finance and career. This is a prosperous year. Since September 2016 you have been in a multi-year cycle of prosperity. Sure, there will be work involved. Sure, there will be some challenges. But the end result will be increased earnings. Jupiter, as we have said, spends most of the year in your first house. So, you're dressing more expensively. You're taking on the image of wealth. Others see you as wealthy, and this brings financial opportunity to you. You spend on yourself too. We mentioned earlier that Jupiter in your first house shows the good life - the high life. You spend more on, or have access to, personal indulgences. The year ahead is about personal pleasure, personal pampering, fine clothes, good food, good wine and personal luxuries. The weight will need watching this year. This is the price of excessive good living. There is a temptation to overspend on these things, so be careful about this. However, you will have the wherewithal to enjoy these good things. If you keep things within budget, there will be less financial stress. If you overspend, you will be able to cover it, but with more stress. You're spending more on the home and family this year, as we have mentioned. You might be overspending in this area too. Jupiter's influence tends to excess, but these kinds of investments are basically good, and in your horoscope. These aspects favor earnings from residential real estate, restaurants, the food business, the lodging industry and industries that cater to the home. Being a Libra, interior designers, furniture makers and makers of luxury items for the home are also good investments. Your financial planet Pluto has been in the sign of Capricorn since 2008. This is a good financial position. It shows sound financial judgment, a conservative, long-term approach to wealth. Wealth is built up in a methodical, step-by-step fashion over time. This aspect is excellent for budgeting and financial planning. Libras are not known for their financial skills, their strengths are elsewhere. But since 2008 your financial management skills are much improved. When the money starts to roll in after October 11th, you'll know what to do with it. Jupiter in the sign of Scorpio after October 11th shows that those of an appropriate age are doing estate planning. Tax issues and estates are determining the financial decision-making. The year ahead, but especially after October 11th, is good for paying down debt. But much depends on your personal needs. You will find it easier to borrow money too. Your line of credit will increase. You have good access to outside capital. Learning to manage debt properly is one of the important lessons in this life. If you use it properly it can make you rich. If misused, it becomes, as the financial savants say, a weapon of mass destruction. Career doesn't seem a big issue this year. Some years are like that. The focus is more on finance and the home. Nevertheless, there will be many short-term trends in the career which are best dealt with in the monthly reports.